Hi friends, hi friends, hi, hello. It's time for crochet and chat. Hi Vivian, hi Maddie, hi Casey. Is it Cassie or Casey? Cassie, right? I love berry juice. Annette, Lisa. Did I say Lisa? I don't think so. Trish, Gladys. Hi friends, hi friends. Your favorite show is on. Hi Ava. Cassie. Okay, cool. Hello. Hi. Cassie, I feel like you haven't been here in a long time. I feel like you haven't been here in a while. So I'm really glad that YouTube came through and let you know. Unless you've been here and just hadn't said anything. Hi friends, hi. Oh, I should have put some lotion on. I think I'm gonna grab a little bit. Hello. Hi. No, I think I'm fine. Hi, hello. Hi, my name is Sammy. I teach crochet with Yarn Overhook. Yarn Overhook is a free social media for crocheters to create, learn, and connect with other crocheters from around the world. You can join for free at yarnoverhook.com or follow the link in the description below. If you're already a member, hi, hello, welcome. Thank you very much. Cool. I know. Madi is on a whole other level. Like, when do you sleep, Madi? When do you sleep? Gladys, it's because usually this is the crazy time with my kids or making dinner. Oh, I did notice a lot of y'all are making dinner when you're hanging out with me on live. Um, I'm Pacific time, so it's like late lunchtime for me. So I had like taken that into consideration when I was like choosing the time for live streams. I was like, oh no, I feel like I'm picking like dinner time for East Coast friends. And then like not even to mention like our UK, Australia, Dubai, India, Iran, Iraq, like all of our friends from over there. Y'all are dedicated and I appreciate you so much for coming to the shows. um, cool. Cool. You're a night owl. Okay, that makes sense. That makes sense. Great. Do we have announcements? Yesterday was episode 5 of the Summer Stash Bash. Woo! This is the pattern. Let's bring it up with our handy dandy pattern magic. This was the pattern. It is by MJ's Off the Hook Designs. Let me pull it up in the chat, a link for it. It's what I'm going to be working on today because I want to use up all this yarn. So Nightbot is coming through. Are you coming through, Nightbot? There we go. Nightbot is there with the link. You guys see how handy this is? Am I like a streamer or what? Okay, I got commands and actions and stuff. Auto messages and all that jazz, you know? So that's the pattern. It is a Granny Puff face scrubby. I have made 3. Mari, how many did you make? I made 3. I'm currently working on my 4th one. And I think this one will be all brown because I still have a lot of brown. I've used up all my pink. This is all I have left of the pink. I thought I was nervous. I was nervous because y'all know that puff stitches take a lot. And it was this one. I was working on this one. My puff stitches started to get tight. Like tight, but with an at the end. Tight. My puff stitches. Because I wasn't sure if I was going to make it. But we did. Bam. This is the one that I made off camera. Off camera? Did I make this one off camera? I did, yes. Bam. So this is one I have. I think I made this one on camera. Bam. So yeah, these are like super cute and I love them. And I think I want an all brown one because this is what we're working with. This is all the yarn that I need to use up. So I have a lot of brown left. I have a bit of red left. And then green is like kind of in the middle. I don't want to make one that looks kind of Christmassy because it's not like quite Christmas, right? Like this red and green. I didn't want them next to each other because I didn't want to give Christmas, but it's not like quite Christmassy. I think if I put green in the center and then red on the outside, because if I put red in the center and green on the outside, I feel like that really gives Christmas. I don't know why. but that imagery like really gives Christmas. So yeah, that's what we're gonna be working on today. So I really want to get rid of this yarn. This has just been like sitting in this bin in my cubby, and I want to get rid of this. So this puff granny stitch, if you guys have a lot of cotton that you just want to like get on out of here, cotton, puff stitch face scrubbies. I got you. I got you. So yeah, that's the pattern Nightbot shared. So if you missed it, just scroll up a little bit in the chat and you'll see it. Madi, oh my gosh. You did a great job. It looks really nice. So is it so crunchy that you don't think you can use it, or is it okay? Cassie, yes, you can say hi to Magenta. Absolutely. They do look like cup holders or coasters. You mean like coasters? They could be coasters if you wanted them to be coasters because they're nice and thick. And I mean, make them out of cotton. Coaster. Hi, Michelle. Okay. Coffee will put me to sleep too if it's a very weak coffee and I drink it at night. Then it'll put me to sleep. So let me get rid of this. So that's gone. You guys want to say hi to Magenta? Cassie wants to say hi to Magenta. Magenta's hanging out back there. Ooh, whoops, I got too excited. Let's say hi to Magenta. Magenta, say hi to the friends. This is Magenta. Magenta's excited. Oh, so my husband did watch that live, the live where I could not speak Dutch well. So he did watch the live, but he missed that, thank goodness. And he was laughing at me at how I was with Magenta, because when I finished Magenta and he came home and I showed her to him, I was like, I was embarrassing, to say the least. I was just so overcome with joy. And then, like I told y'all, I like laid there on the couch, just like snuggling her because I was just so happy. And so he watched the live where I introduced y'all to her, and he was like, "You are so silly." And I was like, "I know." So, hi, Magenta. Oh, girl, your head is so heavy. Hi, Magenta. I'm so happy. Like I said, when I make the next one, I'm definitely gonna make the ears smaller. Smaller, like, what did I say last time? Like 2 or 3 rows, and see if you like it. To give you guys reference, the neck is 4 rows. The tail is 5. I think it's 5. Yeah, 5 rows. The middle is 10. And the ears are 10. So it's like, I feel like the ears could have been 5 or like 7. So I would take away 3 rows with this pattern. Hi, Brunette St. Clair. Brunette St. Clair. Brunette St. Clair. Let me hop on here real quick. Okay, Brunette. Did you get a message from me? Did you get a message from me? I'm gonna wait. Y'all call out Brunette. I don't know what happened. Where are you, Brunette? I'm gonna log in. Let me log into my yarn overhook so I can see. What do you mean where? On yarn overhook. You won the giveaway. You didn't see the tag either, Brunette. You won the giveaway. The team been sitting here waiting for you to order your shirt. Yes, really. Yes. Y'all gotta be quick. We might start putting timers on these things. No, I'm kidding. That would be so rude. That'd be so rude. We wouldn't do that. But I'm gonna call you out on live. You've been busy, I get it. Go get your shirt. Get your shirt. Yay! We were even talking, when were we talking? Tuesday? I think Lynn had signed in and we were like, Lynn, where have you been? Because Lynn won too and hasn't been here. And Lynn was like, oh. So check your messages. Congratulations, Brunette. Okay. Magenta's gonna go back and sit down on her perch. Or perfect. She can hang out with her brother Anchor. Okay. Cool. Congrats, Brunette. Yarn Life, yes. She was introduced. When was she introduced? She was introduced Tuesday. Her name's Magenta from Blue's Clues. And Cassie wanted to say hi. Yeah, Tuesday. Okay, cool. Tuesday. Good, Trish. I absolutely recommend them. Gladys, my 4-year-old is watching now. She wants Magenta. Oh, and the octopus. Can I have the pattern? Absolutely. Let me get it. Let me get it. Let me get it. So do we have any announcements? Yesterday was Summer Sass Bash, so I did that. Do we have any other announcements? I don't think so. Ooh, I look very folly with the yellow. No. I can tell you guys that I will be live on Saturday. I know that it is a holiday weekend for the US, but I will be live on Saturday, just to let you guys know. Same time, 2 p.m. Because I know that I was like, should I go live on Saturday? But I should, huh? I should. Anchor? There's an anchor! Is there an octopus? There's an octopus! Perfect. Okay, yarn. And then anchor the octo. And then the link. Perfect. Okay, there you go. Okay. Annette, I am drinking. You and Nightbot were on the same page, but you were a minute before Nightbot. I made sure that Nightbot asked, just in case I forgot. Okay, so I brought some bubbly, some Waterloo Ruby Red Tangerine, if you have not tried this flavor. So good. And then I also brought some still water. Bam! In my yarn overhook tumbler. Well, that's a good shot. Wait. Wait, get off my hook. There we go. Oh. Yeah, does that look pretty cool? There we go. Yarn overhook. So I have some still water and some bubbly water. What did everybody else bring to drink? What did everybody else bring to crochet? Of course, Brunette. So I sent you a message that has the link. It might say that there's a shipping cost. There isn't. Just follow through with the thing, pick your size, all that jazz, and then submit it. And then if you can, message me and let me know that you've done it so we can approve it and have it sent to you. Ronnie, do you have any scented yarn? Has anybody worked with scented yarn? I have never heard of that. That sounds interesting though. But I feel like my hands would then smell. Trish, I crochet coffee to drink and no crochet. Wait, what? Okay, I can't crochet coffee to drink and no crochet. My body is telling me to rest. That sounds great. It's good to rest. Mari brought water and more scrubbies. I love berry juice. Brought water because I'm no longer being a raisin. Good. And making a little pouch for my mom's dialysis bag. Oh my gosh, that's so nice. I love berry juice. That's so awesome. Cassie, I'm trying to make a hexagon cardigan for the first time. And my circle water. Ooh. What kind of water is that? Is that the mixed water? from the other day. I think you brought that up before. Gladys, LOL, that was my same reaction. Mars, yes or no? Yes or... Oh, I have worked with scented yarn. The bucket hat was scented. What are the odds? Wait, are you serious? How was that? Does it still smell? What happens when you wash it? I have so many questions. Annette, iced coffee and making Mario amigurumi. Ada, hello. Hi, I am eating a sandwich, chips, and drinking Coke Zero. I'll continue my talk soon. That sounds great. So I brought bubbly and still water, and I am working on face scrubbies. So I think I'm gonna make this one fully brown. To use up some more of this brown. I think I am going to do that. I did finish the first panel of my pillow cover. I finished that today. So I'm gonna start the second one tonight. It does crochet up quickly. I'm just going slowly because I'm in no rush. And so I'm excited. I'm excited for this. I'm excited for the second panel. See how much yarn it takes. The first panel actually ate up like a bit of yarn. Ate up quite a bit. A bit. And so I think I'm going to be able to make 2 or 3. I know I'm going to at least be able to make 2. I think I might be able to make 3, which might be nice. Our couch is like more so built for 2, but I kind of want to get rid of the pillows that came with the couch because they're just kind of bland. So I might make 3. Or we'll just have a very cozy couch, which I'm not complaining about. So we'll see. I'm also debating making a blanket. I might make a blanket. I was just like going back and forth and if I wanted to make another blanket. But I might make a matching blanket. Probably not puff stitch. Probably not a puff stitch. I think there's too many puffs. I think that'd be way too many puffs. So not a puff stitch. Let's see. Oh wait, Brunette, you're not in the US? Right, you're in the Caribbean, aren't you? Let me chat with the team and see if we can figure something out. If not, we'll contact you. Yes, it was scented. It smelled like lavender. What? Michelle, you're just watching for now. Sounds good. I have so many questions. Did your hands smell like lavender afterwards? Does it still smell like lavender? Is it acrylic or is it cotton? I'm so confused. I'm so confused. There is a 0 to 10 on the flavor meter. Oh, for your water? Did I miss something? Oh, I have had Circle before. It's a flavor cartridge. You drink out of it and you get the flavor. Ah, that's so interesting. Okay, Brunette, we'll talk with the team and get back to you. Yeah, we'll talk to the team and get back to you. Vivian, I'm drinking water and crocheting a blanket for my grandson. Colors camouflage. Vivian, that sounds awesome. And I'm alternating the solid colors that is there. Ooh, I can't wait to see, Vivian. Lisa, drinking coffee and going to throw my towels? Oh, where are you throwing them? Mighty girl, we have this old tissue cover at home and I resent it. I asked my mom if she'd throw it away if I crochet one and oh, you resent it. And she said yes. And she threw it away. Are you going to crochet a new one then? Sophia, hello. So yeah, new mission. That is so funny, Mari. I want to see this cover. That's so funny. Okay, so... Whoa, sorry. I counted out loud. Whoop. Okay. So, the thing that I ordered, that I sent a secret link yesterday for those who had wanted to see it, it's gonna be here Monday. So fast. It was originally estimated for the 11th, but it's gonna be here Monday. So I promise I will not open it unless I hear something a little sus. Then I'll probably open it to be sure that it's okay. And I will open it on Tuesday. Tuesday the 8th, right? I believe so. I believe that's right. Yeah, Tuesday the 8th. I will open it then. So I won't open it, I pinky promise. And we'll open it and test it out and everything on next Tuesday. I'm so excited. And then, because I couldn't help it, and we had some like, gosh, I don't know. It's so funny because we have these like affiliate links and all that stuff. And I feel like I'm just putting that money back into crochet stuff. Um, but it's fun because it's fun for y'all and it's fun for me. So I guess it's okay. But I ordered my cart from crochet.com. So you have some things coming as well from there. It said 5 to 7 business days. Tomorrow is a holiday. And I ordered it this morning. Man. So probably won't be, the earliest will probably be next Saturday's live. If not, then the following Wednesday's live. So like 2 weeks from yesterday. I didn't even think about that. Ugh, I hate ordering stuff around the holidays because I feel like it gets extra delayed. Oh well. That's okay. So thank you guys. Thank you for getting Volare pillows. So I was talking about this live during the live last week. People were asking about my pillow. And then folks tried to use the code and it wasn't working. It's working now. So if you are looking at getting the pillow, they're 15% off. I'm going to double check because I don't want to lie on live. But I literally just checked this yesterday, but I want to double check. Let me see. Volare. There we go. Okay. Yes, great. So, oh, they're 16% off. Okay. So I'm going to add it to my cart and I'm going to test it out right now. I'm going to test out. Wait, let me take that off. So it looks like the premium ones are 16% off. And then, or the, what? The premium velvet. Oh, they're all 16% off. Okay, so they're 16% off right now. And you can use our affiliate code yarnoverhook15 on them as well to get an additional 15% off. So let me go through this. I don't think I can like show you guys on live, but before shipping, tax, and all that stuff, this pillow exactly comes out to $84.15. So if you do want to get the pillow, that's like, how much money is that? Almost $20? No, like $35 off. So if you are looking at getting the pillow, you can use our link in the description. And then yarn over hook 15 and you'll get it off. It is an affiliate, so full disclaimer, but I would not recommend anything I don't 110% love and 110% use. And you guys see me use this in every live, every single live. I do not crochet without this pillow now. My shoulder pain has gone down, my wrist pain has gone down, and it is just so comfortable. And then you guys see my cats. They love it. So much so I got my husband one so that he can wear it when he's gaming and he can rest his arms and the cats can sit in his lap. So thank you to those who have used our code and everything to get a pillow. I have more unboxings coming. So yeah, so if you're looking at getting it, it's working for me, Gladys. Try again, because I have it right here. Let me pull this up. I can triple check because I can see the code right here in my cart. And it says that it's working. And we got emails saying that they're working. Yeah, I have it right here that it's working. I don't know why. That's so strange. And it's not like because it's me or anything. I'm just like a guest on here. So it should work. Hmm. Did you put in the code though? Did you put the code? Yarn over hook 15? Because then that should do it. And anybody else, let me know if you have any issues. Because I'm able to do it on my side. And I'm not using like anything special. Hmm. Oh, the last time. Yes, the last time it wasn't. Now it is. Yeah, I'm really sorry about that. I I sent an email. I sent an email because of that. Okay. So let's see. Um, where are we? Sophia, hi. Angela, hello. Yeah, Gladys, I'm really sorry for that. I'm gonna try at my computer. They'll cancel it if it hasn't shipped. Yeah, definitely do that because yeah, that's like really upsetting. And like I said, I sent them when you sent me that comment, I sent them an email and then they like fixed everything on their end. So if you can, yeah. And then just let me know. No, but I apologize because it's like, I don't know. You see my face and I'm the one telling y'all. So I just want if there's any issues, I feel bad. So I do hope that you're able to get that fixed and please keep me updated because I don't mind sending another email. But thank you so much, Gladys. Lisa, you're going through your towels. Okay, okay, okay. Are you making more? Are you crocheting more? Angela, what did you bring to drink? What did you bring to crochet? Sophia, what did you bring to drink? And what did you bring to crochet? Okay, so I used Wanda more last night, and she was once again brilliant. I really just think she was camera shy or something. She must have been camera shy. Because I even went back and I watched that live. And like while she did well with the cotton, and I didn't have to I didn't have to like mess with it much. In the beginning, she was like, and then she got like then she got into it. But I've been caking some more yarn because I'm like straightening out my shelf now since I'm using so much yarn in projects. So straightening out my shelving and everything. And cleaning up some like yarn messes that I have in there. And she was doing great. She was doing great. We've caked a lot of yarn now. And I was like editing videos. And so she was awesome. She did a really good job. I was very proud of her. But she may not work we may not bring her on camera again because she was very shy. For those who don't know, I'm talking about my yarn winder. For those who don't know, this is the electric yarn winder. Let's get some contrast back there. Bam. The electric yarn winder that I unboxed on Tuesday. We had a lot of fun. So if you missed that live, episode 50, definitely go check that live out. That one was chaotic and fun. It was a good 50th episode, if I do say so myself, which I do. um, Sonia, Wanda just needed to finish her onboarding training. Exactly. Exactly. And she was just shy to be doing it on camera. It's so funny. Trish, it's 185. Oh my gosh, for Australia. So I might have to save a bit longer. My goodness. Is that just like the conversion rate? Jeez Louise. Um, they might have a really good Black Friday sale. I don't know for sure, so don't hold me to that. But they might. They might. Ah, Gladys. Oh my gosh, I am so so, sorry. sorry. That is such a bummer. But if you want to get an extra cover or something, definitely use the code because it doesn't just work on the pillows. Hi, Crochet Remedy. Okay, there was something I was gonna tell y'all, and like now I can't remember. I can't remember what it was. Because it was something. It wasn't drama, right? No, I don't think so. It wasn't drama, but what was it? I think, was it the Volare stuff? I think maybe. Um, I think so. Another announcement is for those who are shopping on Prime Day, we have added a bunch of new goodies to our storefront that we think that you guys might like. So definitely check that out. See if anything is on sale. Let me see. Let me share it. Or Nightbot. Let me tell Nightbot to share it. So if there's anything that you like that you've been like eyeing and might get for Prime, it might be on our storefront. So definitely check that out. See if there are any sales going on. There might be, especially because crochet has become so popular. I've just added a bunch of books to my cart that I want to try out and check out for y'all. Let me tell you what they are. I'm gonna wait and see if maybe they go on sale. I also might just wait for my birthday. But let me see. Where? Oh yeah. So I was influenced by Elise Rose. Let me show you guys. Let me share first the video that I watched. So I'll share that first. Where is it? It was a like, oh, we're close. Crochet pet peeves. Here we go. Were they all from here? Three of them are from here. One is from her IG post. So all influenced by Elise Rose. So I'm going to share this one with y'all because you guys might be interested in some of these books. Do you guys like crochet books? Do we like crochet books here? Anybody here like crochet books? Yes, July 8th is Prime Day. Yeah, so if you guys are looking at anything, add some of these goodies in here in our storefront to your cart and see if they go on sale. What am I doing? I am going to the live so I can share you guys this. Elise Rose book review. So these were some awesome reviews. And like I said, I ended up adding, well, 2 plus 1, I guess, from this video and another from like an IG post that she put. Book. There we go. Looking for emojis. Okay, there we go. Wait, there's a vote going on. Hold on. Please hold. Hi, Denise. Drinking water and working on the rectangular granny Afghan. How's that going? You've been working on that for a minute. Sophia, I'm drinking blood orange and black raspberry Pellegrino. Oof, that sounds good. On my hook is amigurumi as soon as I decide which one to start. Elephant, hippo, tiger, fox, dinosaur, or bear. Oh, I'm torn between an elephant or a hippo. Oh. What should Sophia crochet, friends? We have 2 elephants. Gladys, I like books, yes. Sonia says a fox. Vivian, there's several of you podcasters I enjoy watching in California. Yay! That makes me so happy. There are a lot of us out here. A lot of people I like watching. I'm like, oh, you're in LA with me. Hippo would be so cute. I love hippos. They're so like squishy and cute, but then like dangerous. I feel like that's like me. I can get mad. Sonia, my sister sent me an Ami book, Mythical Creatures, but that's the only crochet book I've looked at. Are they a collection of patterns? So there's an array. An array. So I have, oh gosh, I have so many. I have a book on stitches. I have this one here. My other ones are over there. I have a book on stitches. This is in our storefront. Hold on. Let me get them. Let me get these. Okay. Oh, these aren't even all of them. The other ones are too far. Okay. So I just got this one because of an Elise Rose video. My mom sent it to me. Riri sent it to me. Thank you, Riri. She got herself one as well. We watched the video. Oh, she watched the video. She sent it to me. She's like, I ordered myself a book. And then I watched it and I was like, oh, this is nice. She's like, great. I sent you a book. And so she sent me this. This is on my homework to read this weekend. My husband and I are going to the beach tomorrow. We're having a beach day. And I think I've mentioned to y'all before, that I am a bougie beacher. So I have become one of those people. I have 2 tents that I bring. One big one that we lay down in and a small one that's for like stuff. Chairs, a little stand-up table. We bring a cooler of pre-made food as well as food that we can make. Loads of different kinds of drinks. And then I bring my crochet, my Kindle, sometimes my laptop, and books. And my husband brings paints so that he can paint. And then we can literally spend like 6 to 8 hours on the beach. So I will be bringing this to read. I'm going to do some homework and find some tips and tricks for y'all and maybe make a video. So yeah, this is also in the store because I highly recommend this one. This has been, even just the little bits that I have read, amazing. Same with the Stitch one. My Pretty Brown Doll, also in there. I finally got skein tone yarn, and I have been dying to make a me doll, so I'm gonna make a me doll. The skein tone yarn is my skin tone, and so I'm so happy. My skin tone in the winter. I've gotten pretty dark because the sun's been out. So winter skin tone. So this is also in the store. Oh, Crochet Collage Garden. Oh, I showed y'all when I got this. I haven't decided yet like what I want to do. I'm just like, I'm too overwhelmed by the options. But I might like make like plain mesh bags and put these on there as motifs. But oh man, she has charts. It's full color, like examples. It's broken into sections. Look at those charts. Charts, patterns. It's just so well done. This is like my little brown doll. She goes into detail, full color photos, and lots of them, very detailed, very detailed. And then you get like different outfits and clothes. So yes, so these are pattern books. So we had a stitch book, a crochet technique book, pattern books, and also crochet technique books. Everyday crochet. Oof, this one's a hefty one. So this is also in our store. So this one has like stitch techniques as well as some basic patterns. So like, where was it? Like a blanket. Here are some blankets. Hi, Queen R. And then, what did I just see? I just saw it. It was so cute. And now I might make it. I can never remember the name. Oh, look. It shows you how to make triangles. I think it was 2 in the morning was here. Trying to figure out how to make a triangle. Just, I'll probably take this one to the beach too. But yeah, so these are the crochet books I have. And then I have a couple more crochet critters. I haven't really flipped through that one. But it is a cute one and recommended by a lot of people. So I do have that one. And Crochet Techniques and Tips. That one's also a good one. So yeah, the books that I recommend, that I like, those are in the Amazon storefront. So if you do ever need that storefront link, just put ! Amazon in the chat and Nightbot will send it to you. But it's also in the description. So I'm going to show you guys what I have in my cart. Trish, I want to start getting crochet books. I have a few magazines. I'm loving them. That is like my new obsession, is collecting crochet books. Cassie says hippo. Gladys, yes, the new deck is of stitches. The new deck, are you talking about, who are you talking about? Who came out with a new deck? I know that Bella Coco has a new deck. I don't know if it's new, but it's like newer. I think it came out last year, like the end of last year. Crochet Remedy, I checked out a bunch of crochet books from the library. I'll have to share the titles. Please do. Please do. I'd hope to go to the library next week and look at more crochet books. Oh, I also have one on my Kindle Limited. It's Crochet Borders. I'm going to be going through that and picking stuff out for this next series that we're doing. Denise, slow. I want to make sure it will be large enough for a twin bed. It's about the size of a toddler bed. So you still have a bit of ways to go, Denise, but that's awesome. Lisa, I'm going to go through my towels and sort. Ooh, hold on. All the holiday towels, like Christmas and so forth. That is so crazy. So many of you guys are already starting for Christmas. You guys must be veterans. You guys must know that you should start at Christmas now. Michelle, I need ideas for something to crochet on my trip. One skein. Scrunchies, towels, placemats, coasters, hat. Could be one skein. It depends on the stitch. Kindle sleeve. Cup cozy. What else? Any unscanned projects I haven't mentioned? Can we help out Michelle? I feel like Michelle helps us out a lot, so we're gonna come through for you, Michelle. Gladys, oh my gosh, the doll is such a cute idea as a gift to my kids. I can do mom and dad siblings. You could. Yeah, the My Little Brown Doll book. Is it My Little Brown Doll? Yeah, My Pretty Brown Doll. So nice. Hi Queen R. Lisa, to keep them all stocked up for the holidays, especially Christmas. That's very smart, Lisa. Madi, by the way, I'm going to DIY something with t-shirt yarn because I think it's only possible with that. And so I gotta buy one skein of it. I can't wait until Summer Stash Bash ends. No worries, no worries. Which is your favorite of your crochet books? Lori asks. I feel like... Why'd I put these down there? That wasn't helpful. I look like I'm like falling over. I can like see myself. I feel like I'm like, whoa. Okay, so honestly, I would say Everyday Crochet. Because not only does it have tips and tricks, it also has stitches, and it also has borders, and it also has patterns. Like, it is like a go-to. So if you guys had to pick one to get, I would pick Everyday Crochet. And then let's see. Oh, that's so funny. She's also the author of An Idiot's Guide to Crochet and A Complete Idiot's Guide to Amigurumi. I might get the Amigurumi one, I'm not gonna lie. Okay, so June, that's not what I wanted to see. I wanted to see, here it is. Yeah, and so this came out in 2022. So it should have like some of the latest techniques. That's my only thing. So now whenever I look at crochet books, I look to see what year it came out. Because I feel like crochet changes almost every year. So you can trust that this probably has some of the most up-to-date techniques. This is my favorite, Lori. I want to read more into it. I've only read a little bit. But like, oof, it is so nice. It's so nice. She has a different technique in here from me than how to do a magic ring, but different kinds of things. So like, this is a chain start. And then the magic ring one. So then the magic ring. And then she shows you how to work in the round. And so like it's so nice. It's so nice. Increases, how to stagger them so it doesn't look like it has corners, so it stays perfectly round. How to increase for treble crochet, double crochet, and half double crochet. Different like math for that. Like, and then an invisible finish, right? And so that's really new, kind of newish and popular. But then it goes into what to make from it. No notes. No notes. Okay? No notes. Blocking. So literally it's like from start to finish, this book, Everyday Crochet, The Complete Beginner's Guide by June Gilbank. And you can find it in, we have it also in our Amazon storefront under the book section. Just such a good one. So that one would be my favorite. Okay, I promise I'm going to show you guys my cart in just a second. I want to be sure I'm answering questions. Of course, Sonia. Thank you for checking it out. You're starting an elephant. Sophia, what did you decide on? Did you decide on an elephant? Oh, that's who it was. You're starting an elephant. For some reason, it like made Sophia and Sonia made you guys look the same for a second there. Do you have the Hooktionary book? Should I, Annette? Should I have a Hooktionary book? Hi, Pluto Crochet. Hi, Snow Wolf. Bye, Brunette. Okay, so yes, that deck is also in my cart. Is there a new one coming in November? I didn't know she was working on a new one. Is there a crochet dictionary? So this crochet stitch dictionary. So I have a crochet stitch dictionary. And it's 200 stitches. These are my tabbies, is where I got most of the stitches for our tutorials. I got a majority of them from this book. I definitely recommend it. There are some tweaks that I've made. I think most of the stitches that I made, I didn't start like suggested in the book. I made some tweaks because crochet stitches are inconsistent and you can make them a myriad of ways. So typically when I look up a stitch, I look up a few ways to do it and I do the way that I like. Or I combine and take pieces from here and then do it. And then if I like that one, that's the one that I film. So the Crochet Stitch Dictionary, I recommend that one. That one is actually really nice, and she has graphs as well as explanations, and goes from like super beginner stitches to very detailed stitches. So I definitely recommend that one. Madi, speaking of crochet books, I have a crazy old one with crazier charts. Apparently the grannies read charts back in the day. Yes, you need to start that book. Yeah, okay. The Perfect Crochet Finish. Which one? Oh no, I need that book. Right. Can you... Let me scroll up. I think I have like an archive of the chat. But... Annette, do you mind saying the title again? And I'll just like throw it in my cart. Because I think it's gotten buried. If you don't mind. Yay, Snow Wolf. That's awesome. Gladys, yes, she is releasing it in November. The name is the Granny Square Stitches Card Deck 50 Mix and Match Designs. It's not the one that's already out? Is that not the one? So this is a great transition because that's in my cart. So this one, yeah, this one's already out. That's like the Granny Square deck. Thank you so much, Annette. Dictionary. Ooh. Oh, tapestry crochet. Oh. Oh, does it go, do you have this one? What makes you recommend it? Okay, so what's in my cart right now? The Granny Square Wardrobe by Sam Sabito. That is currently in my cart. That was a recommendation from Elise Rose. I am very excited about that book because I love granny squares. I love making granny squares. And even just the cover, I'll show you guys. Even just the cover, I'm like, I need to make that. That is something that I need to make. Yes, I think I can show this. It is so cute. And it's like a bunch of different things. Shirts, overalls, giant ponchos, shorts, dresses, scarves, hats, bags. It's like so many things. So many things. So I'm very excited about that one. I finally finished my squares for my blanket. That is checked. So now I am sewing them together. Yay! That is so awesome. I was looking for her granny square on to see if someone is nice to gift it to me. Wait, it says pre-order? It must be another deck. It has to be another deck. Hold on. So let me see if she has another one coming out. Yeah, because this one I can literally get it tomorrow, and it's by Claire Montgomery. Because it's been out. Like a ton of people have it. Yeah, I don't know. Are you in the US, Gladys? Yeah, I can send the link. Granny card deck. There we go. Yeah, is that the same one? Does that say pre-order for you? Yay, Monty, you figured it out. Post a picture, post a picture. Okay, so perfect segue. So that's in my cart as well. The granny card, the granny square card deck. What I just said, I love granny squares. So I'm hoping that maybe I can like combine the two, that book and the deck, and like make granny squares from the deck for projects in the book. That's girl math. Um, and because I love flowers, I also added her flower motif deck as well. So there was some like, I guess this is like a little bit of tea. Because of how popular this deck was, they had to add this corner at the top. The official deck. Why is it not focusing? Focus. Bam. Yeah, influencer hand. Is it working? Probably not. I tried. The official card deck. The only official card deck. There's been a fake one that was going around on the clock app, which is kind of a bummer because she clearly put in a lot of work to this card deck. And oh, I'm forgetting her name. I used to watch her lives a lot. But she bought both of them and compared them and was warning people not to buy the one off the clock app because she did. And she realized that it wasn't real. It's printed horribly. The box is printed horribly. So make sure that if you do get that card deck from anywhere other than Amazon, that it has that on there and that it's by Claire Montgomery and coming from Search Press. Because there is a fake one floating around. It's a Temu one. I don't know if it's from Temu, but like it's a Temu one. So yeah. Yeah. So Gladys, you posted on Yarn Over Hook. Okay, perfect. Let me head over there. So I have that one in my cart. And And I have her flower version. Oops, hold on. I don't want to get flagged. There we go. Flower version. Oh, the flower version looks so pretty. So I had to. But these are ones that I may get. I might get them during the Prime, but I also might wait for my birthday. This is around the time, like July is typically around the time I wait for my birthday for things. And then the last one, also an Elise Rose recommendation, is Amigurumi Critters. This is a new book that just came out recently by Amy Ting of Curious Papaya. It's so cute. So cute. Look at Milo. Milo the monkey. So cute. So yeah, that's what's in my cart. Oh, and then the Hooktionary. I just added that one. So there's that. Cool. So let me open Yarn Over Hook. Madi, yeah, just found a video of a circle granny square and skipped the circle part. Very nice. Awesome. I'm glad that you were able to figure it out. Tris, I just seen a book for crochet Japanese stitchers. Crochet. Oh, okay. So Japanese crochet, I have no idea, to be honest. When I see those books, it just looks like standard crochet, but I don't know. I haven't really like looked into it. That was on one of my like dockets when I go to Japan for Christmas this year, is to like look for that kind of stuff, or if it is just because Japanese and East Asian things are popular, if somebody just threw that word in there. Because I found out that the Japanese knot bag, the crochet Japanese knot bag, I asked my tutor about it. She's like, what are you making? I was like, oh, Japanese knot bag. And she was like, what's that? And I was like, I felt so embarrassed. I was so embarrassed. She was like, yeah, I've never heard of that as a Japanese person. So it makes me a little sus when I see like stuff like that now because I'm like, is this actually Japanese or did somebody throw that word on there? Oh man, I was so embarrassed. I was so embarrassed and she was just laughing. She's really awesome. I've been with her for I think over a year now. And we're planning to meet when I go to Japan. So it's all in good fun, but man, was that embarrassing. And I showed her and she was like, yeah, that's really cool. In Japan, they're not called Japanese knot bags. Because they are a thing. It's just not called that. They're called one handle bags. And they date back to the Edo period. But that's not what they're called. So that was a very embarrassing moment for me. Very embarrassing moment. So the Japanese crochet books, I've been kind of like staying away because I don't know for sure. And I was planning on researching it when I'm in Japan so that I don't embarrass myself again. We're not doing that again. So I'll have an answer for you, Trish, at the end of the year. Gladys, yes, right? I want both so bad. Cassie, I feel like I've seen it in Barnes& Noble, I think. I think I've seen the crochet deck in Barnes& Noble. So I love going to Barnes& Noble. I'm pretty sure. Let me see. Granny Square card deck. Barnes& Noble. Nope, it's not in Barnes& Noble. Yes, it is in Barnes& Noble. Let me see if I saw it at my store. Yeah, here it is. And it is at my store. So yes, you can find it in person. I know at Barnes & Noble. I was like, I know I've seen this in person. So I know that it's at Barnes & Noble. So if you wanted to pick it up and actually look at it, then yeah, you should be able to get it in Barnes & Noble. I don't know about the flower one, but I know I've seen the Granny Square one in Barnes & Noble. Church, I would do the same. Mighty girl, I play a styling game and the bag I have for kimonos set is actually a Japanese knot bag. Yeah, so it exists. That's just not what Japanese people call it. It's a one handle bag. when I was looking it up with her because I was trying to show her pictures, like, no, like this actually exists. And she's like, I have never heard of that. I have never heard of that in my life. And I was like, and I showed her the crochet pattern and I showed her pictures of the crochet pattern. And she's like, I have never heard of that. Like very like, no, Sammy, I've never seen that before. I was so embarrassed. Oh, I was so embarrassed. uh, there's a Barnes& Noble opening up soon. I'm so excited. Yay! I love Barnes& Noble. Yeah, so there you go. You can get it from Barnes& Noble too. Let's see. Okay. Cool. I kept making mistakes yesterday. I mean, I didn't make too many, but I want to like be sure that I can make this well. Okay, did I do everything that I wanted to do? No. I'm supposed to check yarn over hook. Oh. Granny square stitches. Oh, I didn't realize that that was a difference, Gladys. Thank you. The Granny Square card deck and then the Granny Square Stitches card deck. And it's just a bunch of stitches. Oh, that's fun. Thank you, Gladys. I might pre-order that because I collect things. See, because now I have two of them. I'm getting two of her decks. So it's like I have to have... I have a problem. I have a problem and I'm sucking you guys in as well. Ha ha ha. You're going down with me. That's what I feel like happens. Like you guys said that I'm an enabler, but I think, like I said, I think it's much worse than that. Oh, goodness. Goodness gracious. Mari, oh, like how my English teachers don't know what crochet is. Oh gosh, I cannot express how embarrassing that was for me. That was just, oh, that was so embarrassing. Oh, I have a poll question for you guys. I have a poll question. I have to ask you guys quick before, how much time do we have left? Okay, we have a bit of time. I have to work. So this one's going to be on the shorter side. So yesterday I posted a picture. Is Crochet Remedy here? Crochet Remedy, are you still here? Posted an awesome video, a review on her 11 doll and Demogorgon, the crochet kit. She posted a great tutorial, or not tutorial, a review on that. So if you go on Yarn Overhook and scroll down, she posted it. Or go to her profile. And so I decided I'm gonna watch it and weave in my ends. So thank you for hanging out with me, Erin. And helping me weave in my ends. So I've woven in all the ends for my crochet coasters. Here's some proof. Do you see any extra yarn? No, because it's gone. It's woven in. Ha ha ha. So, I have a question for you guys because there was a feeling, a sense of like, ooh, I finished this after I wove in my ends. And it made me think, wait, but I finished it before, but now I finished it. So was this still a whip because I didn't weave in my ends? A dilemma. So the question, friends, dun dun, is a whip considered... Whoa, that was in all caps. I don't mean to yell at you guys. Hold on. That ruined the whole moment. There we go. Dun dun. Is a whip considered finished if you still have ends to weave in. I had to sit with myself for that one. I had to really sit with myself. Yes, it's still finished. Finished. Mark it done. Oh, it's still finished. We'll just leave it at that. I'm making my answers too long. Yes, it's still finished. No, not finished until ends are woven in. No, not finished until ends are... That's too many characters? Come on now. Until ends are gone. Ends are... We'll say gone. Oh, that's one letter too much. No, not finished. Weave them in. There we go. We'll put that. No, not finished. Weave them in. Okay, so is a whip considered finished if you still have ends to weave in? Yes, it's still finished. No, not finished. Weave them in. Rock the vote. I feel like this will be a little controversial. Thanks, Grandma. Hi, Grandma. Enabler alert. Oh no, no. Oh goodness. I know, I'm so bad. I'm so bad. I'm so bad. If you guys like it. Gladys, I've been watching your older lives and I thought of the sampler blanket right away with the stitches deck. Now I feel like I'm gonna have to get it and do a video, because that's what Elise Rose said about the granny square deck. She was like, you could do a sampler granny square blanket. And then I was like, okay, add. I added it. That's what sold me. And so then with the granny stitch one, if she's making them into all squares that are the same, because her granny square deck is also that, all the squares come out the exact same. If you use the same hook and the same yarn, your squares will be the exact same size. So if she does her other card deck like that, perfect squares, sampler squares of a stitch, sampler blanket, like easy peasy, easy peasy. Gladys, you and I, we're on the same page. We're on the same page, see? So I'm gonna pre-order it. I'm gonna pre-order it. You guys keep watching the videos, keep watching the lives so that we can rack in those ad revenue things so I can keep buying more books. And we'll go through them together and I'll make videos and everything for you guys. Oh, I have a problem. I have a problem. I just really like collecting things. I like collecting things. And if it's books, and then books on crochet, I don't even have the space. Okay. Anyway, we're moving on. Gladys, thank you, ma'am. Thank you. Thank you, Gladys. And thank you, Annette. I added another book to my cart. Mars, it's finished. Annette, people don't like weaving ends, but I enjoy it. See, but so this isn't even like a enjoy weaving ends thing. Regardless of if you enjoy it or not, do you consider the whip finished before weaving in the ends? Because that's why I actually weave in as I go. Because when I finish a project, I consider it finished. So I consider a whip finished, even if the ends aren't woven in. But as I finish weaving in the ends of these coasters, that feeling of finishing, what if I was being tricked? What What if I was being tricked by like the weave in your ends crochet gods? What if I was only feeling that like that sense of accomplishment that I like finished something because I just finished weaving in the ends? Not that I finished the project, but I finished weaving in the ends. What if, and hear me out, what if, this is clearly spoken from a person who does not enjoy weaving in her ends. What if weaving in ends is a whole other whip? I'm gonna let you guys sit with that one. Let you sit with that one for a second. It's a whole other part of the project. What do we think about that? Annette, no, not finished. Annette's like, I'm not listening to this. Annette went straight for my jugular. Sammi, no. We're not talking about tension. We're not talking about tension. Madi, on the circle granny square tutorial, I like that she tied a knot with the new color to lock it in. It was useful to me. Oh yes. Did she use the magic knot? Not finished. Madi, I didn't sign up for the crochet philosophy. I'm just saying, like, what if that's what it is? It's a whole other journey. It's like you finish the journey, you finish that part of the journey, and then you hit a checkpoint. You wouldn't say that that like journey didn't happen, that it wasn't finished, just because you have another part of the journey, right? I would say, yeah, I finished that part. Now I have continued. Now I'm going to continue on and finish this next part. But then would that be not finished? Oh, here's a good comparison. If you're doing Legos and the Legos has stickers, you finished building the Lego set, but you didn't put the stickers on. Is the Lego set finished? Or did you just finish that part? So the Lego is done, and then you're just going to add those last details. Would I consider it done? I don't feel like I'd consider it done, but that's because I really like putting on the stickers. Oh, see, but I like that. See, I feel like it's because I don't like weaving. It is. It's because I don't like weaving in the end. So I'm sitting here trying to get all philosophical about it. Cut the show. We're done. The poll is over. The poll is over. The poll is over. I can't. We're done. The poll's done. No more voting. No more live. 75%. We're done. We're done. All right. Bye, guys. I can't. I can't. Annette. Annette, calm down. You're so loud. So loud. Ugh. Man. Yeah, but Annette, I'm not giving it away. Trish, I always leave my ends till the end of the week. It's something like a Battenberg blanket? Something like the Battenberg blanket. What is that? Is that like a philosophy? What is that? I've never heard of that. Sonia, checkpoint doesn't mean you didn't complete the quest, task, chapter, game. Right. It doesn't mean you didn't complete it. That part. Girl, my brain can't take it. You can't give someone something to end. But like I said, I don't give away a lot of my crochet. And then if I do give it away, I weave in the ends because I'm giving it away. Roman, stickers are tough because sometimes they aren't worth it. That's true. That's true. I love berry juice. No worries. Oh my gosh, I can't wait to see. Nairo, it's not completed until the stickers are placed. All right, all right. Annette, no in English, no in Spanish. Annette, you're so loud. A new town, a new identity. See? See? I don't know. I weave in my ends as I go. Yeah, but what if you don't? Like, what if you don't weave in your ends as you go? Like, what if you leave it? Do you always weave your ends in as you go? Because I weave in my ends as I go, but with a coaster, I started with the magic circle, so then I had that tail. I didn't stop crocheting just to weave that in. Like, I can't weave that in as I go. I have to stop crocheting and then weave that in and then get back to my crochet. And then the end here, I finished crocheting it. And I was like, great, awesome, on to the next one. So that's what I did, and I was left with a bunch of ends. Versus these, I did it, wove in my ends, I was done. I keep telling on myself. Do you guys want to know why I'm asking this? I'm asking this because I still haven't woven in the ends to my rainbow granny square blanket or bag. There, I said it. I said it, Annette. My granny square bag is not finished. The live is over. It's over. It's over. 75% of you. It's over. I know, Snow Wolf. I know. I know. Gladys, okay, so I'm going back to listening and not talking. Oh, I got busy. No worries, Gladys. No double dipping. A project isn't done until the game is complete. Snow Wolf, I can't wait to see. Yours already look so awesome. How are you going to put them together? It's like an English cake called Battenberg cake. It's made up of 3 rounds of solid granny squares. Oh, wow. That's cool. Can you post a picture? Or I'll just look it up. But that's cool. You guys are so funny. Mars, who's going to see it? It's finished. Line it, then you don't have to weave it in. I can't do that because it's a granny stitch. So if I line it, all of those threads are gonna come out the front of the bag. And then everyone's gonna see it. For a blanket, sure. So then if you don't weave in those ends and you put felt on the back, are you considering the blanket not done because the ends aren't woven in? No, it's done because you did finish it. You finished it with a backing. So that would be done. So then you gotta do it. Unless it's on the inside of a bag, then you line it. Yeah, but if the bag is granny stitches, you can't do that. Nairo, then it's not done. It's like, okay, I'm so done with you guys. It's not done. It's like if I didn't weave in the ends of my cardigan that has say 6 colors. Picture that. You'd walk around with fringes on your cardigan. Yeah, but like I would say that my cardigan is done. I'm not saying that I would wear it yet. All right, I'll weave in my ends. I'll weave in the ends of my bag. Because it did feel nice. It felt nice to do it. I'll watch more Crochet Remedies videos and weave in my ends. If you guys have videos, your crochet videos that you have posted, send them to me. And that will help me to weave in my ends. There we go. Teamwork. Teamwork. Community. Yarn over hook. You guys are killing me. Metaphorically, YouTube. Vivian, I put it like this. I work over my ends as I go. Yes, I work over my ends as I go too. You can't do that in a round. I mean, you can, but it would look weird. Weaving in the tail of the magic circle. And then like I've started, so my weaving in method, which I also want to do a video on, I've started doing something different. So instead of just going, which is not, it's not new. It's not like, oh my gosh, like what a technique. It's not like that. It's people do it. I just was just like, why have I not been doing this? So I weave in one direction and then I go over that stitch and weave back in the same direction. So I've been doing that. I started doing that and that feels like really nice and sturdy. Um, I do it for my stuff in the round. That's what I do it, especially like my magic circle stuff. And then for other things, I just weave it in. I go down some and then like under some more stitches. It's like very much like this. So that doesn't come out. I've started doing that. Yeah, Gladys. So that's what, like with the granny stitch, you can't really do that. So I'll finish the flowers and make the vine with leaves and tie them to the vine itself. I can't wait to see it, Snowwolf. I can't wait to see it. It seems so your vibe. Annette, imagine if I didn't weave in the ends of my C2C Graphgan. What a mess that would be. I'm not saying to not weave in your ends, guys. I'm just saying, do you consider a whip done if the ends aren't woven in? I'm not saying don't weave them in. Like, weave them in, absolutely. It's just like, do you mark it off of your whip list? Because I mark stuff off my whip list once I'm done crocheting. Then it's done. The weaving the ends is that's a whole different quest. That's a different quest. So, I just learned who my true friends are. I'm just kidding. You guys are all my true friends. Holding me accountable, that's what a best friend does. That's what a community does. Yarn over hook. Sonia, it's called finishings for a reason, silly. Trying to talk yourself out of it, but it ain't working. I'm literally only telling on myself. I like exposed myself. I told on myself. I am a fool. I like legit. Yeah. I really thought that y'all were gonna be on my side. I didn't. I really didn't. I was like, I'm gonna ask this and I'm gonna make a lot of people be like, Samantha. I probably just needed this as more encouragement to weave in my ends as soon as I finish crocheting. Because that's what it is. Like we talked about this yesterday. It's like if I don't do it as soon as I finish crocheting, then it's just not gonna happen. It's gonna be forever until it happens. Unless it's a wearable, then I typically do it right away because I'm excited to wear it. So like my hexagon cardigan sweater, I wove in those ends right away. I wove in those ends before I came in and showed you guys because I wanted to wear it. I didn't want to put it on with ends woven in. So as soon as I finished it, I wove in those ends. So it's like, it just depends. It just depends. Same with these. Oh my gosh, I think I have so much cat hair. Oof, sorry guys. Same with these. Because I love the way they look. Those ends sticking out, I didn't like that. So as soon as I finished it, I wove it in. And so like I have that mentality. It's just sometimes when I finish something, I'm ready to move on. I'm excited and I'm like, great, okay, so next thing. And then I don't come back. So that's the thing. I know there's so much cat hair. I have so much cat hair. I was holding Toshi earlier. Hi, Lauren. Hi, Bonnie. I love berry juice. I will check that out. I just crochet the end in with my work. Yes. If I'm given the opportunity, if I have the opportunity to weave in my ends as I go, I always take it. And that's because I don't enjoy that step at the end. I love berry juice. Oh, that looks so great. Does your mom love it? I'm sure she loves it. Lauren, what'd you bring to drink? What'd you bring to crochet? Bonnie, what'd you bring to drink? What'd you bring to crochet? Yeah, I weave in the ends in a Z. Yeah, it's like in a Z fashion, depending on what it is. If it's like kind of, if the tail is on a shorter end, which my tails tend to be because I feel like I'm wasting yarn, I just do kind of like a this, like it's like a half a Z. Nairo, yes, I agree. It's like, it's just the last step, right? And so then if I don't do it right away, the project is done. It's out of my mind. It's gone. I'm on to the next thing. You know, I blame ADHD. That's what I'm gonna. It's not my fault. I'm done. I'm done. I'm done. I'm holding myself accountable. Yay, I love berry juice. I'm so happy. Good. That's so awesome. Annette, not. I get it, Annette. I'm listening. I'm listening and I hear you. I hear you loud and clear. I'm going to weave in my ends to my bag tonight. I will do it tonight. I promise. And I will post a picture. Okay? This is recorded. This is like almost like a binding contract. This is recorded and posted on YouTube. I will finish it. I will do it tonight. Okay. Sonia. Yeah, I'm the same way. If I don't do it right then, it won't happen. And then it'll just turn into a bigger problem, and then it's never get done. Exactly. Nairo, I have a market bag, the very second one I ever made, still not weaved in, and my daughter's been using it for like a month. Oh my gosh. I watched the beginning of it, Lauren, actually. How are you liking it? Madi, girl, I went into our room to get my blanket, and my older sister was attempting to crochet with a Persian tutorial at 3:30 a.m. without telling me. I know, she didn't invite you to the party? Oh no, Lauren. Oh, good. Madi, how am I supposed to feel about that? Bonnie, I'm drinking water with the energy packet in it, and I'm crocheting a Tunisian wrap. Nice. Okay, friends. All right. I'm going to finish this one. I'm going to weave in the end. And then I'm going to go get my bag, and I'm going to weave in those ends. I'll take a before and after picture. Annette really wants a retreat. You really want a retreat, Annette. Nairo, my daughter says it's okay. Leave it at this point. The ends give a character. I don't know if that's like a nice thing or an awful thing. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Okay, I'm ending this poll. This one was on the shorter end. This live was on the shorter end. Sorry guys, I have to go work. But as always, this was incredibly fun. I say that begrudgingly. No, it was incredibly fun. I figured that question would get a lot of debates, and I love it. I love hanging out with y'all. I am this was just so fun. You guys are the best. You guys are the best. Thank you so much for all of those emotes. Don't forget to like the live. If you have not signed up yet for Yarn Over Hook, why? Why not? It's free and fun. You can join for free at yarnoverhook.com. We would love to have you. We would love to see what you're making. I will see you guys Saturday at 2 p.m. Pacific time, so I am still streaming this weekend. We can talk about what we did for 4th of July and all that stuff. I might still have sand on me somewhere. Who knows? Yeah, this was so much fun. Of course, thank you guys for the laughter, and thank you for the accountability. Let me give a shout out to our top 3 fans. Trish, thank you so much. Madi, thank you so much. And the real Holly. Who's that? I wish they gave me your guys' names. And the real Holly. I love berry juice. You guys are the best. All of you guys are the best. I know I don't want to go. I don't want to go. But yeah, happy 4th of July, friends. Stay safe, have fun, and I will see you all on Saturday. Bye, friends. Bye.